Hello and welcome to Module 6, Mobile Learning. In this module we're going to be talking all about what mobile learning is. Now in schools, if you look back to perhaps when you went to school, you probably don't remember being in elementary school and them having mobile devices. Well, I hope not, otherwise you're very young. Mobile devices going into schools is very, very new for the fact that it was only in 2010 that the iPad was developed, and with the large screen that was a mobile device that many schools chose to adopt. Now there's very many schools in the Virginia area, Norfolk, and across the globe that are getting mobile devices because of what they can do beyond what other technologies can do. So it's really important that you learn about what mobile learning is. So mobile learning is learning across multiple contexts through social and content interactions using personal electronic devices. Now let me explain that a little bit more. So learning across multiple contexts. What that means is you don't have to be sitting in your seat to learn using a mobile device. You could be out in the middle of a field. You could be anywhere learning with a mobile device, depending on whether you need internet connectivity. But basically, you're not restricted to one place. You can go wherever you need. And then it goes to the next part, through social and content interactions. You see, what you're doing is you're interacting using those devices with content that's on there, or also people. That's the social part. So it's a lot about connectivity and social connectivity, which really fits with what we've been teaching you in this module so far. And then the last bit there, it said using personal electronic devices. So what mobile devices, what are mobile devices? So here is a good image of different types of mobile devices. Typically, they're defined as something with a fast on-off switch. In other words, if you were sitting on a bus, something you'd be able to quickly take out of your bag or pocket and use. Now some people put laptops under there, so that's your choice whether you want to add laptops to that or just focus on the very mobile, very fast devices that you can use anywhere. So that's cell phones, other devices, tablets and things like that. So you might think, well, I use my tablet for going onto Facebook and buying things from eBay or whatever you do, whatever you use your mobile device for. But they can be used for learning, for many ways in learning. And let me give you some examples. So children can take photographs. These photographs can keep records of things that they've created perhaps, records of other artifacts. It could be for concept examples for storybooks. And as they always say, an image worth 1,000 words. So basically they can take photographs of whatever they need to help them in their learning. Audio recording is a great function of mobile devices. Students can create news broadcasts, learning podcasts that teachers or students can make. Interviewing, maybe they want to go to the zoo and interview the lion keeper. You know, they're great things to be able to just pull out of your pocket and hit record. And also for studying older students, recording their own voice, explaining concepts and things like that is a great way to study. Screencasts, now we were talking about this a little bit in the course, but screencasts are just recordings of the screen. In fact, just what I'm doing now. You can see my computer screen. It is a screencast. And I'm explaining what's happening. Now, they could use those for things like news broadcasts, explain or demonstrate a concept, learning videos, or even the flipped classroom. Those that have heard of that, you can create screencasts to create anything that you need, or for your students to create anything that they need. Polling is the final one I want to just quickly mention. Maybe you've got a question in class, and rather than wait for one person to put the hand up and answer for everybody. You know, it's great. They have great tools like Poll Everywhere, where you can say to students, okay, here's your questions. Either, you know, message your response to me. In other words, put a text response in, or is it A, B, C or D, and choose one of those. So these are great ways that mobile devices can be used for learning in your classroom. So the one advice I give to you as you go through this module is keep your mind open. Don't try and use 21st century technologies for 20th century teaching. Think about what the mobile device can do beyond what other things can do. Think about something new. Okay, good luck.